I had to stop and say good morning, even though I'm carrying a box of very heavy stuff. I'll just stop and say good morning and make it last longer that I have to carry this.
Yes, important too. So you can, even if you're carrying that.
So we're gonna go over here and see what June did yesterday.
Wow.
And then, as long as I have all the stuff that I need, which it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass because we're going to have to stretch extension cords out the window and all kinds of stuff, but I'm going to try to hook this actual well pump up and not get run over by this motorbike. Okay, let's see, what did he do? A little bit in there.
Yeah.
Finished our room.
You finished?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Finish our room.
Yeah, he put the little piece of tile on the corner.
Yeah. So,
yeah, so since our room is done, then I can go ahead and bring in some cardboard and the ladder, and I can go ahead and
paint.
Shit. No, I can't, because that dust that he kicks up goes everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I like masking taped a piece of plastic over the door or something, but
Grout.
yeah, we could clean this tile and I could grout this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to get this well pump hooked up. I'm not going to hook the pressure tank up though. Not yet. I'll just hook it up to where we can flip the breaker on and off and kick the well pump on or off. So when we plug in this cord, we're going to plug into this bathroom outlet.
Mm-hmm.
I run it out the window, and then I'm going to show you which one that bathroom breaker is. Okay, so this one says MCR for this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's Master CR, that's ours.
Yeah.
Kid CR, that's this one. So this is the one for that bathroom.
Okay.
So if I tell you to go flip the breaker, it's that middle top one.
Yeah.
Or ask you to, I don't know about tell. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a razor knife and get all that. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a little view of this pump here. So this is an actual submersible deep well pump. So this is like what you would have in a well in America. My mom's pump is a 3/4 horse pump, and this one also is 3/4 horse. So this is the same power of pump that my mom has in her well that's 375 feet deep. So this one came with 20 meters of wire and a control box. And I haven't even opened the control box to see, like, I'm sure it has maybe some capacitors or something for startup. I'm not really sure, but we'll take this fitting off most likely, and we'll thread on some PPR fittings for that. Alright, so we have to run up to the crossing and get 20 meters of small rope and Teflon tape. And then I think we have everything to install that well pump.
Maybe 5 minutes from our house to the crossing.
Oh, you're gonna video the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are two hardware in the crossing. Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
The one we always go to, I guess.
The one that understands English a little bit.
A little bit.
We're here in another hardware store because the other hardware don't have rope.
Yeah. So the way I always do it is, if a store doesn't have one thing, I refuse to buy anything there. So I came down here and got the Teflon and the rope.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess first thing is, I'm going to cut this pipe off and pull all that back out. I need to Teflon this and screw it on tight. I need to take this small rope and go through these ears right here with the holes and make a loop and a rope to support the weight, because that pump is pretty darn heavy and I don't want to support it just off of the pipe. So I'll tie a rope and then tie the rope off to that rebar.
My God.
You're the poor gopher today. Go for this, go for that.
Yeah.
My
No one
God.
else.
She's had to run and grab 3 or 4 different things. Poor girl. My God.
Just to finish this.
And we still won't finish it today, but we'll get water pumping out
It's
of the
okay.
well.
You just start.
The water will come out the end of that pipe before we go home today.
Okay.
Whether I have to throw you down the well and you just... Alright, so I need to connect this rope to the pump. Then I'll go ahead and heat and connect this piece of 1-inch pipe, and then we'll start lowering it down. Now every 2 or 3 feet I'll black tape the wire from the pump to the pipe so that it stays straight. Okay.
You need help?
Now just kidding. Okay, hold the pump. Okay, I'm going to leave just a little bit of slack.
Is that okay if we put that in the water?
Mm-hmm. That's how they installed the well pump in my mom's well.
Mm. You need wire, actual wire. I mean,
Huh? Need what?
It it will, this one will go.
Oh, over time, probably.
Yeah, over time.
But the point of the tape is not so that it holds the wire there forever. The point is so that it holds the wire there until we get the well pump all the way into the well and the wire fed through the outside.
Okay.
After that, the wire can completely disconnect from the pipe. Who cares? But
Okay.
the whole purpose of this is just to keep the wire straight while we put it down in the well. We're going to hold on to the rope for safety. But, huh?
Just that? You don't need to put that?
Yeah, we will. We'll connect it onto the end, but it's hard to, with that long of a pipe, you're bending it to put it down. It's a lot easier to put it in the well and then connect it and drop it. Get your finger out of there.
Like this?
Well, wrap it around that rebar or whatever to where it's not.
Right?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, as far as how this is wired, I mean, I'm kind of guessing, but I just matched up the colors of the wires across the pins here, so from looking at it, it looks like that should be correct. So we'll plug it in and give it a shot, see what happens.
That's so dirty.
Yeah. Okay, so now at this point, I should be able to flip the switch on the side of the control box and water should shoot out of that pipe. Okay, you record it. Now if this doesn't work,
It's
I'm
your
gonna
fault.
go take a nap. Maybe play with myself. Depends on my mood.
Oh, it works. Yay! It's not noisy.
No, because it's under 20 feet of water.
Yeah, very good.
Now we'll see if that check valve works.
Yeah.
We'll wait a minute and then we'll flip it back on, and water should almost be instantly coming out instead of waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Now you just have to connect it to the house. No problem. I'm gonna go take a nap. Okay, bye. Turn that off. All right, so there's the pressure switch wiring. So I'm gonna put the cover back on it and just make sure it's wired correctly, and then go ahead and plumb in the pressure tank and we'll see what happens. I'll just put a shut-off valve down here. All right, so the control box still works. She's got the breaker on, so everything's connected. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the shutoff valve open for just a minute, put a little water in it, and then close the valve and fill the pressure tank up. When I start seeing even just a little bit of pressure, I'm going to shut the pump off and drain it back down, just to hopefully maybe get some dust out of the pressure tank that might be in there.
And unplug this.
Yeah, unplug that iron. Alright, so for now, we'll go ahead and flip the pump on. Babe, you watch over there for leaks. Huh? Okay, so yeah, we need to tighten that check valve a little bit. Okay, we got water coming out here. So we'll close the shutoff valve. and watch the pressure gauge. Now it's probably, I don't know what that's set to. That pressure switch is from America, so I don't know if it's preset. Usually in America it's on at 40 psi, kicks off at 60, but I don't know, we'll see. Babe, Filipinos love to clean. All right, so we've got about 10 psi so far. I'm not going to stand extremely close to that, but
Why?
because it could explode. Remember, that pressure tank is made in China. Now that we're building pressure, there's quite a good leak on that check valve over there, so we'll have to address that. I just want to see where it kicks off. So it stopped at 40 psi.
Oh yeah.
So it probably kicks on at 20.
If the water is so hard that right there is.
Oh, there it went. So it comes on about 18 psi and cuts off at 40. That's pretty good. I can live with that. That's still good pressure. I could raise it a little bit if I wanted to, but honestly it kind of scares me.
But that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, off at 40, maybe 42. Okay, well, that's good. And now that I'm looking at this pressure tank, it's like cockeyed. It's like leaning like this.
Yeah.
It didn't look like that from the other side.
Because now it's
Full of water.
Water, yeah. We need.
All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this pump off and go ahead and drain this tank. You might want to move those over there. All right, so we're going to cover it all up with this tarp just for now till we get some kind of a building built back here. But we have our water supply figured out now, so that's good. Go figure, if you buy the right kind of pump, it'll work instead of trying to use those centrifugal pumps like the Filipinos use. But they don't typically dig 45-foot deep wells though. Okay, I guess we're gonna go ahead and clean and grout that bedroom floor. I have to carry this compressor back over there, so that's fun. I'll carry the compressor, you'll carry me?
Yeah. In my dream. We'll wipe first.
Huh?
Wipe.
Oh yeah, we gotta clean it all off first. Make sure there's nothing on there. Alright, we're all cleaned up here. Ready to start grouting. She's a minute sleeping. Hi! Ow! Hey girl!
cabin.
A what? Stabbing cabin? You don't have to call it that. You can if you like, but... Okay. Well, this room's done. We grouted anyway. Now that it's grouted, no, still can't. I keep thinking like, ooh, I can do the finishing paint now, but they're still gonna make dust, tons of dust. Okay, well, anyway. This is grouted anyway, I mean. And you're super old.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so old.
Because of dust. I work so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ready to go home?
Yeah.
Do you have the remote control to the fan? Really, he's just got Ezra's whole bedroom and a little bit in that room and then the dining room. I don't know, he did 30 tiles in one day that first day, but they were all, none of them were cuts, and he had Roland mixing for him, so I don't know. Maybe he's not doing that many. Plus he only stays like 5 hours.
With his wife.
Yeah, with his wife. We all know women can't work like men, my God.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody was asking about the chickens. There's one of them. Right there's another one. I don't know which ones are the other ones.
There, in the cage.
Oh, over there in the cage. That big one? Huh. Anyway. Are you gonna give me a sponge bath? Huh? Babe, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna lay down on the floor and you can bathe me. Oh, tongue bath, my God. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the day. Pretty good day today. I feel like I got some things accomplished, so as long as we keep moving forward a little bit at a time, we'll get there eventually. The big thing is getting that well pump and pressure tank hooked up and working properly. But that is going to be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.